Okay, so this video is all about my alternative to the Maxpedition EDC organiser. The Maxpedition one looks great, really practical, durable, but it looked a bit too tactical for me, so I looked for an alternative. I've gone with this device case, which I'm guessing it was for either a handheld games console or a hard drive storage, but the dimensions were perfect for me. There's a few modifications that I may make, but it still works fine for now, so yeah, that's great. Quick warning on this video, if you're used to watching EDC organiser videos, then this one's pretty standard, with the exception of it being very pink. If you're more used to watching what's in my handbag or what's in my purse videos, then you might have a little bit of a shock. There's no lipsticks or mascaras in here. There's a set of tweezers, but they're not for plucking my eyebrows, and there's lots of multi-tools, small multi-tools and survival type things. So yeah, have a watch, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna change the camera angle so you can see all the items better. This is my alternative to the Maxpedition EDC organiser. This is the inside view. So as you can see, it's got 3 pockets there, which I'm guessing are either for memory cards or little game cartridges, but they fit a few items in perfectly. I'm going to go through this side first. I've got a flashlight, which is just a cheap one I got from eBay, but it works fine for just a flashlight. It also does a tail stand, which is pretty cool. So that's the first thing. Then I have a Leatherman style in black. I'm not going to go through too much of each of these because I'm sure you know what they do and what tools they have. On most of them I've just attached these clips so I can add it and remove it from my keychain. My keychain was really bulky before, so I've put a lot of the things in here and kept my keychain to a minimum. So that's my Leatherman style. I also have a Leatherman Squirt PS4. I probably don't need both Leathermans in. I bought this for myself because I really wanted the pliers, but as I had two, the Leatherman style was a gift, so for now it can stay in here. I might find another place for it to go. Again, that's got one of the clips on the side. I've got a little pry bar which I've wrapped paracord, 550 paracord around. It's also got a little bead which is glow in the dark. I've got a small screwdriver, it's 2 ends. It's also got that on one side. It's got a Phillips head, which is good for battery compartments and eyeglasses. I don't wear glasses, but I use it a lot for battery compartments. And then on this side it's got a flathead. I've got a small pen. I've wrapped some electrical tape, but this is a can opener. P38? Is it P38? Yeah. I love this, it's brilliant. I use it even when I'm just in the kitchen to open cans, not on a survival situation. Now this is probably the most useless hammer ever, but it looked pretty cool, so I got it. But it's more for the fact that it's got pliers. I always find when I need pliers, it's useful to have one thing to hold whatever it is still, and then the other item to do all the work. So I got that as a second set, but it's got other tools on it, so it does have some uses. Can pull nails out with that, not these nails. I have a spare rechargeable battery for my flashlight. It takes AA's. I've got another whistle. I do have one on my keychain. I've got a spare one in here. If I'm with somebody else, then we can communicate with each other with 2 whistles. I've got this little plastic vial which has a stormproof match and some standard matches with a little striker in there. I've got my peanut lighter, and I've got a mini Bic lighter as well. And for my peanut lighter, I've got this fuel bottle. It's got two lids, so it's pretty liquid tight. I haven't had it leak on me yet, so I've just got some extra fuel for my lighter or for anything else I might need it for. I have some alcohol, Dutch courage, yeah. And this is, oh, it's got things attached to it. This is, these are some utility blades, and I've just made a sheath out of duct tape. And finally, in this little bit, I've got like a little wire tie. Okay, then in the middle section, I've got a small USB flash drive, thumb drive, and I keep important information on there, backup copies of things. I've got a UV light, which, apart from checking to see whether my nails glow up in the dark, it's also great for currency. In the UK, our notes have a special marker that show up under UV light, so you can check whether they're counterfeit or not. I've got a small button compass, and that's it for that side. Okay, on this side I've got some petroleum jelly. It's Superdrug's own brand, and I bought that because it's not tested on animals, it's cruelty free. And inside I've just turned it into a little emergency candle. I can still use the petroleum jelly, but I've also got another light source. I've got a sharpener for my blades. It's got 2 ends, so you can sharpen serrated knives as well, and it's like the pen style version. I've got a small screwdriver set which has all the bits in the lid, like that. I have a pencil which has got a length of duct tape and electrical tape wrapped round. Pretty useless for the pencil if I need to sharpen it, but I can use it now, and then obviously I'd have to take the tape off if I wanted to sharpen it any lower down. I've got my Fisher Space pen, which has been engraved. One of my best friends bought for me. So I love this pen, it's great. Again, I'm not telling you about each of the items or going into too much detail, because I'm sure you know what they all do. If you're not sure, leave me a comment and me or someone else might help you out. I've got a tape measure. I've gone for one of these sewing type tape measures because it's flat, it's easy to pack, rather than one that's like on a little coil. I've got a Ziploc bag and a rubber band, and 4 small black cable ties, or cable ties, or zip ties I think you might call them. I've got bandana, my pink camo bandana. For Christmas I got given a Bear Grylls multi-tool and fire steel, and they came with these little survival leaflets, so I popped one in there. Another Ziploc bag. I've got these little, or one of these little expandable cloths. You just put them in water and they turn into a big cloth. I've got some foil. This is heavy duty foil. Oh, and I've got some waterproof or Write in the Rain paper, just two, put two sheets in there. I don't know that this is the greatest tool ever. It's one of those little card multi-tools. A few of the things I've already got, but it's just like a backup. So I keep that in, it's small enough, flat enough to fit in there. Magnifying lens. A mirror, which is not fantastic. I might need to invest in a proper signalling mirror, but for now that will do. And lastly, I've got a little wire saw, and these are the two rings to go either side, so you can either do it by hand or you can attach two twigs or sticks. So this is what the case looks like when I first got it. The adjustments I'd like to make is either to add another compartment to, well, not compartment, like a flap, or maybe put some extra elastic just so I can put things like this in and I don't have to worry about things falling out. But it works fine for now. On the outside I have a length of paracord, a spare combination lock, and carabiner style keychain. So yeah, that's my alternative to the Maxpedition EDC organiser. So this is everything in the organiser laid out. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if there's anything you want to know more about, if you've got any comments, suggestions, then I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching.